So we are out here in an absolutely beautiful area today, and we're shooting my Springfield Ronin 1911, but if you can see, I've changed out the grips. These were sent to me from a company called LOK grips. That's LOK grips. They are G10, they look amazing, and they feel even better. Fantastic. Welcome back to Sawtooth Tactical. Many of you, if you've been following the channel, you probably remember my Springfield Ronin 1911. But if you do, you might remember it with these wooden grips on it, which, although they do look very pretty, I've got something I'm excited about that is much better. So a company called LOK Grips, that's L-O-K Grips, sent me out some products for review, and I have been just itching to make this video. But before we get started, just want to thank everyone that subscribed to the channel. And of course, I'd like to thank LOK Grips for sending me this stuff out. I'm very happy with your products. Let's get started. So the grips that came on this Ronin from Springfield were wood grips, and they looked beautiful, but they left a lot to be desired when it came to actually gripping the gun and getting a good purchase on it. Putting some G10 grips on it, like LOK grips, makes a really big difference. Oh yeah. So as I said, I did get these sent out to me for review. There was no money exchange or anything like that, but the grips themselves and these gun stands, which we'll talk about, were sent to me for free to review. That doesn't influence the way I feel about them, positive or negative, but spoiler alert, I do like them. So let's start with the grips first, because that's the main thing that they do. They're a company called LOK Grips, and they make grips for all kinds of different guns. They kind of gave me the choice of which ones to pick. Well, of the guns that they offer grips for, I have a 1911 that I absolutely love. And so I picked a pair of 1911 grips. They have tons of different styles, tons of different colors. I wanted to get some that would go well with the two-tone look of the Springfield Ronin here. So I went with like a black and gray kind. They have, like I said, a lot of different styles. I think these ones are called the Spec Ops. And of all of them that I saw on their website, they just looked the best to me. So those are the ones that they picked. They also recommended something to me that were gun stands. And you've probably seen this used for some of my thumbnails for earlier videos. You can actually put different magazine inserts on them. And so I've had the AR-15 insert on it, and I've used it for a few different build videos of my 300 Blackout build. It's really good for, doing those thumbnails. And today I put the 1911 magazine insert on it for today's thumbnail. So we're going to show you how all that works as well. But first, I do just want to talk about these grips, because I've been running the original grips on this 1911 since I got it. And like I said, they're good looking grips. And it was one of the things that I really liked about this gun was how good it looked with the two-tone, the stainless steel with the blued slide and the rosewood grips. So I was a little hesitant at first to change out those grips because I thought they looked great. But as soon as I got these in the mail and felt them, I realized function over form. And now that I've put them on, I realized that you actually get function and form with them. I think that they look better than the original grips, and they feel much better. So a 9mm 1911 already has very little recoil, which is one of the great things about a 1911 and 9mm. But you put some grips on it that allow you to control that recoil even better, and it just makes it that much easier to shoot this thing well. I love it. So a big thing with shooting is the purchase that you can get on the gun in order to control the recoil well. And this 1911, while it has the 20 lines per inch checkering on the back strap, it has nothing on the front strap. And these original grips, while they look good, they're slick. Half of them is slick, and half of them has some texture, but it is wood, and it's not very grippy. These G10 grips grip a lot better. When I was out shooting today for the first time with these grips on it, I was actually surprised how much more control I felt like I had on this gun. And this being a 9mm 1911, it is already a very low recoiling gun, which is what makes it such a joy to shoot. But you add in some really grippy G10 grips, and it just made it that much easier to control the recoil. I found myself able to shoot faster with these grips on and still be just as accurate. So I really do recommend these. And I know there's a lot of companies that make G10 grips out there, but I recommend you check out LOK Grip's website. They've got tons of different styles, including these ones in different colors. And they've got them for not just 1911s, like CZ Shadow 2s. They've got them for lots of different guns. And they really do make a huge difference. If you've been following the channel, you know that I have, for a period of time, had some trouble with this gun, having failures to eject, failures to chamber the next round, stuff like that. As I've broken the gun in, I've had that less and less. But I also believe that sometimes things like that you can induce malfunctions by not having a proper grip on your pistol. And with grips that give you a proper grip easily, because they're just that much grippier, it's easier to control your muzzle rise and not limp wrist it and not induce those kinds of malfunctions. And I found that today I had absolutely zero malfunctions with this 1911. Now, whether that is the gun just breaking in and shooting better and better and being more reliable, or if it has something to do with being able to get a better grip on the gun, I'm not sure. I think it has a little bit to do with both. But it did make a difference how good I felt like I had control over this pistol today. It really changed the way that I felt like I could shoot it, and much for the better. Besides that, they just look really, really good. I mean, take a look at those grips. I think they look amazing. You can get them either slimline or regular. I got the regular ones, even though the original grips were slimline grips. I kind of feel like it fills my hand out a little better, which is a good thing. You can also get them cut for an ambi safety selector if you want, or not. I didn't, because this gun is not ambi, has just the standard one-sided safety. But they fit on there perfectly. I think they look great. They feel great, and they actually make me a better shooter. So what's not to love about that? Absolutely gorgeous day. Springfield Ronin 1911, Wilson Combat magazines, and LOK grips. It's a combination for a good time. So take a good look at these things up close, because I think they look just absolutely fantastic. They've got the cutout there for your mag release. Makes it just that much easier to get, which my original grip did not. But It is very nice, especially with them not being the slim line, but the full cut. Nice to have that cutout. Again, did not get the ambi safety cutout, but you can. And these are just one of many styles of grips they have for the 1911, but they also have them for many other guns as well. And then besides these amazing grips, which I really am happy with them, they've got these really cool gun stands. So like I said, I've been using the AR-15 insert for quite a while to take some pictures for some of my other videos about my 300 Blackout build. But they've also got this one for the 1911. And they've got plenty of others too. Those are just the two that I ordered because they go with guns that I have. And they do lock in just like a magazine. They lock into your mag release there. And it's just a great way to be able to display your firearms if that's something that you're into. And for me, having a YouTube channel where I regularly have to display them, mostly in order to take thumbnail shots for the videos, it's a really, really cool thing. So you will see today's thumbnail taken with this, and you've seen it in the past with a couple others with this, and you will on next Friday's video as well as we take the 300 Blackout for its first shots. But very, very cool products. I had never heard of this company before they reached out to me, but their stuff is very quality. I mean, this is aluminum, machined. You can get them in different styles. The magazine inserts are very high quality. The grips are just fantastic. So I'm very happy with them, and that's why my review is so positive. It's honest, and as far as I can tell, they make great stuff. The more I shoot this Ronin in 9mm, the more I love this thing. This is awesome. So I don't want anyone to ever think that I'm shilling for any company, because I'm not. But if you've noticed, most of the reviews of stuff that I've done have generally been positive. And the reason for that is because I want to review things that I like. And so I try to buy or borrow firearms that I like. And when these guys sent me out the stuff that they did, they obviously had been watching my channel because it seemed like they knew what I might like. They recommended grips for 1911s. And if you guys have followed the channel, you know how much I love the 1911 platform. I've got plenty of videos about 1911s. And this is my newest 1911. And at this point, my favorite 1911. The Ronin in 9mm is just a fantastic, very soft shooting 9mm 1911. But besides that, it just looks great. And these G10 lock grips just add that much more to the looks and the function of it. Form and function, you can't beat that. And besides that, running this YouTube channel, I'm always looking for ways to take a good thumbnail picture, and it's not as easy as you might think. So when they recommended these gun stands to me, I was very excited to get them in, and I've been using them. And in fact, as I've been building this 300 Blackout, it's been sitting on the gun stand with the AR-15 insert as the thing has gotten built. So each week, it evolves a little bit, but it's been sitting on that stand, and it's kind of fun just to be able to come home and see my build in progress there sitting out on that stand, because as it wasn't a fully functional firearm yet, I didn't feel like I had to lock it away until it was done. So it was kind of cool to be able to just keep it out and kind of have it on display in my room here in my work area where I build guns and record videos. So yeah, if you guys are interested in G10 grips for 1911s or a plethora of other firearms, check out LOK grips. As far as I can tell, the products are very high quality, and I'm impressed. And if you feel like you need to display your firearms for any reason, whether pistols, rifles, or anything in between, they've got stuff for that too. So I think that the products are pretty cool, and I hope you guys agree with me. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think if you have experienced LOK grips, or if you know of other companies that make grips that you think are really good for pistols, or other just kind of cool gun inventions. I've never heard of these gun stands before, but it's turned out to be something that's been very useful to me, which I think is kind of awesome. So I'd like to hear what you guys think about both these things, or about just other cool things that I should check out and maybe review on the channel. But also, please like this if you did enjoy this video. We were out shooting today, way out in the wilderness, and it was absolutely beautiful out there. We're having a really nice fall here in southern Idaho, unseasonably warm and sunny weather, which is really nice. And so it's just a great time to go out and shoot. And I really enjoy that. I hope you guys are getting out there on the range as well, not just buying the firearms, but actually using them, because they're no good just sitting in your safe. So please drop me a like. Please share this video with anyone that you know that might enjoy it. Leave me a comment and definitely subscribe to the channel. We are growing. We just passed 1,000 subscribers, and it's all thanks to those of you that have subscribed already. And if you haven't, please do. From Sawtooth Tactical, stay strapped or get clapped.